I talk about fitness, I talk about this, I talk about that, I talk about stamina. So let's talk about stamina. The thing about stamina is you got to have mental stamina. More so than anything else, you got to have mental stamina, because the reason I'm talking about this is because I'm looking at my YouTube channel, look at the analytics and things of that nature, and it's not growing. It's growing quickly, but it's not. There are some kinks in the armor and a few setbacks. So I stopped and thought about it. I said, I got to have multiple sources of, if YouTube isn't going the way I want to, Instagram, social media, whatever it may be, if it's not going the way I want it to go, I have to also have a different outlet in which I can also put my message out there and also exhaust my energy. Because when you're on retention and you're sober, you're going to have excess energy. You're going to have so much more energy to do so many more things. When you're not paying attention, when you quit your substance, you quit drinking, quit smoking, you're not chasing thoughts no more, and you're actually focused on you, men's self-improvement. When you're actually focused on yourself, you're gonna find you have a whole lot of energy. And sometimes, and a lot of times, things aren't gonna go your way. But that's what sobriety and that's what semen retention is for you to have that feel and for you to have that power to be able to power through whatever it is that may be a mishap in your day. You have the composure, you have the intelligence, you're intellectually aware, you're analytically aware, you're able to categorize, compartmentalize better. You're able to just do everything so much more efficiently when you're actually locked in, and even when things aren't going the way you want it to go. And to me, that makes me feel good, because at the end of the day, when I'm tired and I have nothing else to give, I can hit the bed and I can go to sleep. Those of you that are going through withdrawal, detoxing, it's tough. It's tough to detox. It's tough to detox, and it's tough to go through trust me, I know. Sometimes I get the chills. Sometimes I have insomnia, but I stay locked in. And then I wake up the next day, or if I don't sleep, I still feel so much better than relapsing. I still feel so much better than if I would have relapsed. So it's okay. It's okay. Those of you that are going through withdrawal, you have to understand, keep pushing through. Keep pushing through, and also consult a doctor. I read a couple comments in the comment section. Oh, you're not a doctor, and I take this for medical marijuana, and I do this for that. And okay, well, you do you. You got to do you. You do you. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I do believe in natural. I do believe in natural remedies, but natural remedies that actually promote general health, and not put you in a state of being lazy, in a state of being complacent, in a state that raises a man's estrogen. No. You're going the wrong way, bro. You're going the wrong way, and that's just fact. I don't care how you feel about it. That's just fact, because I've been there. So you have to do things that are productive no matter what, even when you don't feel like it. Even when you don't feel like it, do something that will raise your raise your test levels, because it's about getting better each and every day, moment by moment by moment, and overcoming the moment, overcoming the urges. I read some comments, and a lot of comments I read, and they're generally the same. Some comments are generally the same comments, and I'm not saying it as if it's something bad, but it's something that I'm aware of, because now I'm seeing that a lot of you men out there are going through the same things that I've gone through and that I'm currently going through still. Again, I'm not privileged. I'm not any of this nonsense. I'm a regular guy, just like you. That's it. I'm just a regular guy, ordinary guy, just like you, trying to figure it out. That's it. And trying to self-improve. Not just trying to figure it out, but also just actually trying to take steps. Not, I'm just trying to figure it out, but I'm really doing nothing about it. And I'm just doing the same things every single day, over and over and over. No, you have to actually put yourself into hell. You have to put yourself in the pit of hell, in a pit of fire, in a pit of fire. Not literally, of course. You got some people drinking like Clorox because Donald Trump said so. Don't actually jump in a pit of fire. But I'm speaking metaphorically. You got to put yourself in the fire, and you have to see it through. You have to see it through, because you will make it out on the other side. You will make it out on the other side. And when you make it out to the other side of that battle, then there's going to be other adversaries. Other adversaries that's going to come in your way to try to distract you. If it be a female that smiles in your face and just throws you completely off your game. You know what I mean? Women have smiled at me today. I don't care. I'm focused on what I got to do. I'm restoring the order. You know what I mean? Women have tried to talk to me today. I don't care. I'm focused on restoring the order. You know how many crazy people have tried to approach me and try to just randomly talk to? I don't care. I'm restoring the order of strong men. And to do that, I need 100% focus. I need to be locked in. I need to be locked in. I need to stay locked in, because I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be where I want to be. But I'm not where I want to be right now. And that's 100% fact. And that's what has me continuously grinding, because I'm not where I want to be right now. I'm not where I want to be. So all I constantly think about is how can I continue to build this army? How can I continue to self-improve? How can I continue to articulate myself in the best way that I possibly can for not just you guys, but to also understand myself better? What can I do? What can I do? And that's how you got to stop and think about it. Sometimes I write things down. Sometimes I write things down. Sometimes I read things over, and I may, okay, I'm gonna add that to my my bank of wealth, if you will. I'm gonna add it to my wealth, you know. And if it's something that doesn't work and I try it, then I'm gonna discard it. I'm gonna discard it. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Much respect, bro. Appreciate you. God bless you, man. And then sometimes good things like that'll happen. People will just walk by and just say nice things to you. He was peeping what I was talking about. I didn't even know he was listening. He just said, "God bless you. I hear what you're talking about." And there you go. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, and that gives me energy, and just being in a position. And I'm just sitting here. Making a video because this is what I want to do. You know, so that was pretty cool. That made me feel real good. And things like that. You just saw it. So it just reaffirms. It's more affirmation for me. It's more affirmation for me that I'm on the right path. You don't think I wanted to relapse this morning? You don't think I want to relapse sometimes? You don't think I get tired sometimes? I get tired every single day, but it doesn't matter. I keep going. I don't stop. I'm relentless. I'm hungry. No matter how much I eat, I'm hungry. No matter how much I work out, I'm hungry. No matter what I do on this journey, I remain hungry, because I know how much I've lost in my life already. I've lost so much. You guys out there, you can relate. You've lost so much, no matter what age you are, if you're young, if you're middle-aged, if you're old. You guys out there that have underachieved, you know what I'm talking about. That feeling in which you feel like you've underachieved, you either ignore it or you try to get back. You try to get back what you lost, and then some. I always talk about how you can't make up for lost time. Well, guess what? Whether I can or not, I don't care. I'm gonna have that psychological thoughts. I'm gonna have that mental aspect. I'm gonna have that train of thought in which I feel like I need to make up for lost time and then get back what I lost and then some. Because that's the only way that I feel like I'm gonna actually be able to sleep soundly at night. If I actually do that, or if I'm just getting closer. So long as I feel like I'm getting closer, that's enough for me to sleep at night, and that makes me feel great. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys that are on a long street, you guys that feel like you just want to give up, and you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So I hope this message was encouraging for you guys to stay on the path. When you feel discouraged, stay on the path. When you feel like giving up, stay on the path. When everybody in the world is partying, drinking, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying, just not taking care of themselves, it doesn't matter. You have to do you. You have to do what's physiologically, mentally, psychologically, energetically, electromagnetically right for you. You have to. You have to. Because you're going to pay the price. You're going to pay the price, because I've relapsed. I've done all that. I've done the whole, well, everyone else is doing it, and today's a special day, or today's 420, or today is Cinco de Mayo, or whatever it may be, and just an excuse just to feel a part of the crowd. And everybody wants to feel a part. We all want to feel a part. As human beings, we naturally want to feel a part, but you can't want to feel a part and be a warrior, soldier, general, lieutenant, whatever you want to call it. You can't do both. You can't double dip. You cannot double dip. And that doesn't mean you gotta have a miserable life. Someone told me yesterday, "Yo, you look like you're angry all the time." And I said, "I'm actually in a good mood." And if I was angry, I really don't care. I really don't care, because I was in a good mood, but I guess my face looks angry a lot all the time. But I've been getting that since I was a child. When I was born, my mother said that I had a man face, that my face looked like the way it looks right now. You know what I'm saying? I had a man face when I was born, she said. She said I looked like I didn't want to be here. So that's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. But I'm Alpha T, and you guys, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. I hope you understand not just the gist, but everything that I'm talking about. And regarding men's self-improvement. One more thing I wanted to talk about too, and I guess I'll elaborate more on this in the next video. It's really funny how men's self-improvement is not promoted in the algorithm as much as you would think. Like, you type in hashtags, things of that nature, and you see who's hashtagging what and who's hashtagging what and how many channels, etc., etc. Just for an example, type in men's self-improvement. Self-improvement, now self-improvement is just generalized, and it's broad. It's broad, and they get millions and millions upon millions of tags and channels. But you type in men's self-improvement, put the word men, M-E-N, men, M-E-N-S, and then self-improvement. So you got 2 S's back to back. And you will see that there's not too many channels. I think there's only like 220-something channels, and I think I might be one of them. So I hashtag it a lot. So those of you that have typed in men's self-improvement and my channel came up, it was intentional, because the hashtag for men's self-improvement is very, very small. It's marginalized. And the algorithm, even the algorithm will marginalize what's going on today, because that's exactly the way the world works, because the world wants to see men. The world wants to see weak men. The world wants to see weak men. And that is why I exist, to destroy every single thing, to destroy anything that is weak of a man, to eliminate it, to leave a mark, to start a war. That's why I'm building this army, to restore the order of strong men and to make men great again.